Hey YouTube, Gator Greg here again for another video for you. This time featuring my new to me 2010 Honda Elite 110 scooter. Just got this today. Don't worry, I'm not getting rid of my VFR Interceptor. But as some of you may know, I traded in a Honda PCX 150 a few years ago when I got my Interceptor, and I sort of missed, the utility of having a little scooter. They're great fun to take on little errands, head up to the grocery store, get a gallon of milk, or a 6-pack, whatever it is you want. This particular model scooter has incredible storage under the seat. The gentleman I bought it from was storing 2 helmets under the seat. It's got lots of room. In fact, I'll go ahead and show that to you now. Look at all that room. It's incredible. Of course, the seat's kind of carved out, so this is probably the biggest storage capacity I've ever seen on a scooter, short of maybe like a Silverwing. I'd say it's definitely more than my PCX 150, only because it's deep the whole way through. The PCX was about halfway through, it got shallower. Look at this, it still has all the warning stickers on it. Be sure to wear your helmet sticker, all that fun stuff. It's also got a little glove compartment here with a lock. It's got one side there, one side there. The gentleman who I bought this from, he said the only mod he made was to add a trickle charger connection, which was nice. In fact, he even threw in the trickle charger. It's got a little support for a bottle of water or whatever else you want to put in there. Let's see, it's got a speedometer. I checked that out, 920 miles now. So the story the guy told me was he's retired, he still lives up north most of the time, and he bought it in July of 2010. It was manufactured December of 2009. He bought it July of 2010 from a Honda dealer in Naples, Florida. And he only rode it when he visited his Gulfront condo in Naples. So over 8 years, 900 miles, that's about what, 112 miles roughly per year, if my math is correct. So he basically said he just used it to take his wife shopping or out to eat, and it would be kept in his underground condo complex's garage, hooked up to the trickle charger when he wasn't around. So this thing has led quite the good life. Only 910 miles on it. Look at that, it's beautiful in black. They also sold this model in red, and they only sold this model in the USA for 1 year, one model year 2010. Overseas it was called the Lead 110, L-E-A-D 110, and I think they continued to sell it for several years thereafter. I think they still sell it in a new generation form. But I like the brushed aluminum look to the wheels, and the fake brushed aluminum exhaust, I guess, and the silver accents on the bits. I haven't even got a tag on it yet. Probably shouldn't be riding around without a tag, huh? Oh well. It's got stickers there. Nice thing about this scooter is it does have fuel injection. It's liquid cooled, and it's got the flat floor. One thing I did not like about my PCX 150, very few things I didn't like about that, but one of them was that it did not have a flat floor. This gives you quite a bit more options, and it's got a nice little hook for your grocery bags or whatever else you're carrying. Didn't have the ability to do that on the PCX. So this thing has quite a bit more storage under the seat, the ability to load things on the flat floor, much bigger glove compartment than the PCX as well. It does not have LED headlights like my PCX did, but it does have a drum brake in the back and a disc in the front, just like the PCX. It's also got combined brakes like the PCX. When you, I haven't read the owner's manual on this yet, so forgive me if I misspeak, but my understanding is if you pull the front brake lever, the right lever, it'll automatically apply a bit of rear brake to help keep the rear end planted under heavy braking. I'm not sure if you apply only the left lever for the rear brake, if it also applies a bit of front brake. Don't know about that. Other nice thing about this is it's quite a bit faster than Honda's 50cc bikes, like the Metropolitan and the Ruckus, which is what my son wanted when he went to college. Doesn't look as cool as the Ruckus, obviously, but it's significantly faster in both of those machines. Not as fast as the PCX, obviously. My PCX would get up to a little over 60. This one, I just had it up to 50 miles an hour. The reviews I've read said it would do about 52 governed or restricted. If you somehow unrestricted it, it could do between 55 to 57. I'm not sure what they mean by unrestricting it, but I have to do some more research on that. But where I live, mostly 35 to 45 mile an hour speed limits where I'm going to be riding, so the ability to hit 50 is just perfect to keep me from getting run over by faster traffic. So let me go ahead and start it up for you. I don't have my GoPro with me, so I'm going to have to do a full video, riding video later. Basically just squeeze the brake, press the starter. Voila. Still has the frame from Florida Motorsports in Naples. Vicious sounding 8.9 horsepower engine. It's got some nice pegs for the pillion. Which is a nice feature. In 2010, Honda also came out for 1 year only with the SH150i, I believe, which was a more powerful scooter made in Italy that had 14-inch wheels, I believe. Much faster. It looked very cool. The only problem with it is it had no storage under the seats. Basically enough room for a wallet, and that was about it. So this is infinitely more utilitarian or useful. Headlight's pretty good. You can hit the bright lights. So you see that dumpster down there? Indicator, bright lights. Move it up a little bit, hope it won't fly off the center screen. Still has the original tires, the owner said. I may need to look into getting new tires since these are 8 to 9 years old at this point. One annoying thing is you'll notice got these turn signals. It's a nice reassuring click with each blink. In overseas markets, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Somewhere in here, oh, right here, there's a little plastic piece. Overseas markets got flush mounted turn signals right there. But Good old U.S. Department of Transportation didn't think that they were spread far enough apart. So they're stuck on those tacky amber colored turn signals and stalks on each front and back side. I'm not sure if they had them integrated on the back side or not. These might have been on overseas markets, I'm not sure. So yeah, this is going to complement nicely my VFR. So I still have the VFR for high-speed runs. Long-distance trips and some commuting. But just like the rush you get from the acceleration, the VFR does 0 to 60 in 3.0 seconds, which is very nice. Sounds wicked with the V4 engine. This, on the other hand, has a little 108cc or 110cc, whatever it is, single cylinder engine, but it gets probably about 100 miles per gallon. So, and I'll get quite a bit of use out of this doing little errands. So, all right, guys. So stay tuned. I will do a GoPro video of me tearing around my subdivision, probably going about 50 miles an hour. I gotta say, I was a little scared doing that this evening because there's quite a few deer in the neighborhood, and the other night I actually saw an alligator crossing the road, holding up traffic. And this bike being black, it's also not very visible to others except for the lights and the reflectors. So I'm going to leave it probably bone stock. I love the fact that it's so old and hasn't been messed with at all. They're very rare. If you check on Cycle Trader, you'll typically only see two or three of these for sale in the entire United States at any point in time. The Elite model, I believe, first came out by Honda in like 1984 or 1986, and then they basically made, I think it had an 80cc engine. They basically made it up until 2006. It almost had like a 20-year run. Those models look extremely dated now. They're very, you have to see them to know what I'm talking about. They have the classic 80s, 90s scooter look, very angular. This one, I think it looks beautiful in black. The red ones I'm not too fond of, but the black ones, I think they just look very elegant, stylish, brushed aluminum. So I'm very happy to have this addition to my garage. Alright guys, so stay tuned for a GoPro video of me riding this sucker, and that's all I got. Here we go.